hear a car taking off. Alright, let's can look closer. Me, Mom, Grandma, Ellen, Grandma's idiot. Okay, we can do that. That's good. Mom wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things left before I can cross it off my to-do list. Pick up a hairbrush. Hey, we got a picture there. When Dad came back and visited. Back at it. We got up here. I married Bigfoot. She's great. Aliens are here, and they want your favorite recipes. Secret location of long-lost bootlegger gold discovered, and only this man knows. Sure, we'll pack that up. Why not? Me and Dad, laser tag champion. Search spot. Hunter's Point, Copper Harbor. The Hunt for Buried Bootlegger Treasure. Local Myth or Fortune in Hiding. By Tess Devine. Prohibition in America was meant to stop people across the country from drinking alcohol in bars in their homes. But what it achieved was creating a booming industry of illegal alcohol imports, especially from Canada. Much of this so-called bootlegging was done in dead of night, carrying barrels of alcohol across the border and huge sums of cash back to Canada. But much of this money was stashed, hidden, buried stateside by bootleggers for safekeeping until the coast was clear to bring it home. And some of that illicit treasure must have been left behind when bootleggers were arrested by the authorities or killed in underworld dealings gone wrong. The locations of these abandoned caches of riches may be lost to time, but hints and clues remain. My father and I have spent many a summer vacation tracking down potential spots to search for this left-behind bootlegger gold. None yet successful, but these local legends and the history behind them is fascinating to learn more. Yeah, we'll pack that up. We might need that to find the treasure. Alright. We're not gonna have to pick those up, right? Cool. Oh my gosh. Clueless? Clue. We can't pack them up? Or what? Hey Tess, we do a movie night at your place? Yes, we are. What movies are you bringing from work? It's a comedy, double feature night. I'll give you one clue as to which movie they are going to be. What is it? I already gave it to you. Tess, don't do this to me. You have your clue. Eraser. What am I gonna do with that? Pack it up. Alright. We guess we'll pack up the hairbrush. Power strip. What else we got over here? Birthday card. Open. Happy belated. Wait, what did the front say? I forgot it. A happy belated birthday. Sorry for the lateness, Tessa Bear. Things get away from me here, but you're always on my mind. We'll call soon. Can't wait, Dad. Don't need those. Matchbooks. Neptune Casino and Lounge. Jackpot Gems. El Dorado. Liquid Gold. Liquid Gold, the history of the Canadian-American bootleg trade and the secret fortunes left behind. Date due.
Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
It's kind of weird. It vibrates as I turn it, but I don't think the other stuff did that. I don't know. Maybe it did. Else we got Mr. Ben. I guess they do it. We don't need to turn the radio on. What else we got in here? Work shirt.
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
Video Galaxy. What else we got over here? Plane ticket. Where are we going?
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Uh-oh. Reno, Detroit. From Detroit to Reno. Do not expose to excessive heat or direct sunlight. Insert staple here to be printed in USA by magnet. Passenger ticket and baggage check subject to issued by Oceanic. Alright, let's put that back. We got a newspaper. Preparing for homecoming, page 7. Go cheer on our basketball stars as the season starts. Movie reviews, Pirates of the Caribbean, Matrix Reloaded. Page 4, read all about it. The Greenville High Gazette, September 2003, the official newspaper of Greenville High School, volume 87, issue 1. Never forget, marking the anniversary of 9/11. Our lives all changed on that fateful day 2 years ago. Greenville students share their remembrances. Like all kids in America and across the world, the students of Greenville High's lives were changed forever on September 11, 2001. Whether you heard the news from your parents that morning or saw the reports on TV, you're certain to remember where you were that fateful moment. In the last 2 years, the threat of terrorism has become part of our everyday lives, as have terms like weapons of mass destruction. From the moment that the planes hit the World Trade Center towers, we knew things would never be the same. As American troops enter Iraq, the conversation has changed to one between people who demand we support our troops and those who argue that George W. Bush and Donald Rumsfeld's reasons for war aren't justified. But today is a day to mourn those over 6,000 people whose lives were lost 2 years ago, and appreciate the sacrifices of volunteers, first responders, and community members who leapt into action when they were most. Continue, page 2. The new gym. Worth the wait. Lily Rodriguez Sr. I love the new logo painted on the basketball court. Go Gremlins. Jake Rowenthal Jr. I hate PE class. Kids can get in shape without a gym. Tyler TJ Jones, sophomore. Alright. Pack it up. Pack it up. Andromeda Theater. Invoice for what? Hancock Hardware. Webpage design services. One webpage design, $200. One web publishing, $50. So she made it. Okay. Chapstick. Smooches. Loving memory, Helen Sophia Devine, August 12th, 1915 to September 5th, 2003. First Community Church. Alright, that's all packed up. Close that drawer. Can we open a different one? Report card. A, B, C, D, F, P. Oh, that's just saying what they represent. Looks like her lowest is a C+. Alright, pack it up. Pack it up. Web scrap. Hair clips. All pack. Oh. Got twitchy there for a second, huh? Pack up the calendar. Got it. Got these. Cannot go in there. Let's start at the bottom. Empty. Birthday card. Happy birthday, Teresa. It's always so much fun to have you visit. I can't wait till next time. I'm so proud of you, your business, and the kind of woman you're becoming. All my love, Aunt August. Is that a Tamagotchi? Pick up dead iPad.
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted Tess and Fran. What about this? Pack up the poster. We're gonna pack this up? No. We need to unplug him first? No. Okay. Pop in the bubble wrap. Poster. Pack up rest of the room. Oh, open the closet. Yearbook. See you next year. Have an awesome summer, bro. Class of 2003. Next year we rule the school. Extra, extra. Read all about it. It was awesome working with you on the newspaper this year. See you in the funny pages. I'm the first to sign your crack. Hey, bestie, wanted to make sure you wouldn't miss this message. Now, anybody else who signs this will know I'm your bestie, not them. Let's have a great summer this summer. Movie night every night. Francine. That's it. Alright, I think we got everything. Oh. Open. Three dementia tips from a teenage grandson. I don't think we need that, do we? Chip bag. What kind of chips we eat? Sea monster spice. Cookie bag. Oh yeah. These look like some Pepperidge Farms. Grandma Nancy's butter kisses. A lot of paper. Can't open it. Okay, let's get out of the trash. I think we packed up everything. Do we need to pack up computer? No. Candles? No. Alright, let's head downstairs, I guess.
Tess,
Yeah?
come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement?
Not the basement. It's a
What is
trap.
it?
Just kidding.
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember, this? Gah!
Before we move on, let's get this popped open here. There we go. I mean, it's not bad. Your mom just got home? Yay! Hope she's doing better. Feeling better. Go with, I love it, because it's not bad. Better than what I could do.
I love it. Where did this masterpiece come from?
Your Aunt August made it when she was a kid. It's Lady, the dog we had when we were growing up.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
The estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, picking through Grandma's stuff. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and
now they're selling the house out from under us. I know.
want to just take a minute and look around and see what's left. I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah, me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture.
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking.
So you're all packed up, right?
We did hear a
Go?
can pop.
Oh my god.
Just remember that it needs to be done by Wednesday so we can get everything out of here on time.
I know.
You didn't hear the bubble wrap pop, though. She had bubble wrap in her room and I was popping it. Anyway, you want some knuckle pops? Here you go. I think they're about all popped now. Alright, most of Grandma Helen's stuff was sold off in the estate sale. I haven't really had a chance to look around and see what's left until now. Alright, so...
Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
Just put it back? What am I supposed to be doing here? Ah! Okay, let's just put that back. Alright, I gotta be looking around. Check out the painting up close. Anything on the back? What's with that little wooden piece there? You'll never get tired of it. I don't know, you might get tired of it. Look at that old calculator. What's that? An ID. $1966, Jean County, Michigan. Employees identification card. Leonard Lambros, property inspector. I can't.
Grandpa Leo was
An inspector for the county.
What's that mean?
He inspected things for the county.
Oh, great, Mom. Thanks.
Commercial buildings, mostly. When we were driving around town, he'd point out the ones he'd inspected. I remember he was very proud of inspecting the department store. You know, the big one on Old Main Street. Every foot of electrical, fire sprinklers, alarm system, everything. He'd say he was the only thing keeping half the buildings in town from burning down. Electrical fires are no joke.
Alright. Anything in the box? No? What's this? Leo Lambros, age 43 years, of Orange Street, Greenville. Died July 28th. Alexandria Regional Hospital. He was a veteran of the Second World War, serving as a surveyor with the 173rd Field Artillery Battalion, scouting out enemy positions from the front lines. He later worked for Jean County as a building inspector. Surviving are his wife, Helen Lambros, and his daughters, Opal and August Lambros. Funeral arrangements under the direction of the Milton family funeral home. Bankuchen are incomplete. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing looking around for more what? Why did it have me open the fuse box? Oh, I fell. Oh, we got a book here. Dear Millie, Millie Calder. No one gives advice like Millie. Life. With her wit, wisdom, and ineffable tact, dear Millie has been charming readers for over 15 years. Found in newspapers nationwide, Millie doles out sage advice to over 5 million readers weekly. Gathered here for the first time are some of the most engaging responses from the sage of the Midwest on matters of home, parenting, and romance. There's never been a question that Millie can't handle. Alright, so... Oh, we can
Grandma's
call her mom.
advice column was popular, wasn't it?
For a little while, yeah.
Oh, that was her
I
grandma.
felt really lucky that I got to ask her for advice face to face. I remember when we went to that one book signing when I was a little kid.
You remember that?
Yeah, I mean, people in the audience seemed so excited and nervous to get to ask her their questions right there in person. Sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for advice, she'd start off with, "Don't tell Millie," but I think she saved her special advice for me.
Well, she could have given some advice to herself and realized that taking out 3 mortgages on her house wasn't such a good idea.
Alright, most of Grandma Helen's stuff was. See what's left until now.
I've gotta take more pics with Francine this year. We're so cute. Maybe I should start carrying a camera around.
Maybe. Alright. A wedding
Who are these
invitation.
people? Mom's friends?
Alright, don't care about that.
We did our best, but the results were... Ugh.
Glad I had you there to supervise my bakery skills. Is that what that said? Baking skills. I don't understand why it lets me pick up some of this useless stuff. Especially if it won't let me pack it away.
Wow, was this taken right here? Cool. That's Grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died.
Of a heart attack?
Yeah, very sudden. But I guess that's how heart attacks are.
Won't let me go through there. Pick up the bucket. Why do I want to pick up the bucket? Alright. What do they have me looking around for?
Oh, how did this end up down here?
Huh. Must have been in a drawer of something that got sold.
This is from one of the first digs Dad and I went on.
It was kind of adorable how excited you both got about going on those digs.
I remember being so sure that we would actually find bootlegger gold. Or at least a clue about it.
Your dad. Well, at the very least, he certainly had a way of firing up your imagination. I'll give him that.
Means Creek, no dice.
Did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well...
Turned into a hippie.
A bit of a free spirit, let's say.
Doesn't look like that rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
So her grandma was making some pottery, eh? Anything inside?
Is this...
Some of the last pottery your grandmother made. Yep. After her fine motor skills started to go.
It's still kind of beautiful. I miss her a lot.
Yeah, me too.
What the heck? Yeah. Can we go outside? No.
good some of Grandma's pottery didn't get sold. I loved watching her at the potter's wheel when I was little. Had she been doing pottery her whole life?
Honestly, I think it's something else she picked up after my dad passed.
Like the advice column?
No, she was doing that since I was a kid.
Did Grandma... Was she ever with anyone else after Grandpa died?
Whoa, where did this come from?
Well, she just seems so vivacious. You'd think some man would be interested.
Yeah, no, not that I know of.
That one looks like an urn. Alright, none of that stuff seems to be doing anything. Do we go upstairs now? Chinese pottery.
Wow, a few pieces of pottery that my mom collected from around the world are still here. I'm surprised they didn't all sell. I think this one is from South America, not sure which country. And this one's Japanese.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere cool?
Niagara Falls isn't cool.
It isn't Japan.
Well, it's a lot easier to drive to Niagara Falls than Japan. Cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, an intercontinental mother-daughter adventure?
Maybe an intra-continental adventure.
I'm thinking of a certain place. Somewhere warm and southwestern. Somewhere where, say, my own father currently resides.
Listen, we've
Ouch.
discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's not gonna happen.
Well, what if I just went by myself?
By yourself? No way. It's a bad idea.
How come?
There's a bunch of reasons.
Like...
Like
I
what?
said so, and I'm your mother.
So she's not allowed to go see her dad. It's messed up. What is that one? Lumpy, malformed pot.
What? No one bought this masterpiece? I'm downright offended. I made this when I was, what, 4?
At Frankenmuth.
Yeah, at that pottery demonstration they did. They'd call little kids up from the audience and show them how to do it. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, waving my hand, because I knew that Grandma likes pots.
She kept it up on this display shelf with all her other pieces all those years since you gave it to her. Oh, honey.
It's okay.
Sure, why not?
I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Grandma held on to it all this time. She wouldn't have wanted me to throw it away.
Alright, I think we pretty much checked out everything down here.
Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The state sale was a lot. But that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well... The what? Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind. Yeah, it's around here, somewhere. No, it's fine. Okay. Love you. Bye. Unbelievable.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere, in your grandma's things. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay, let's go.
And August called Mom looking for some book that's important to her for some reason, apparently. It's probably somewhere upstairs. Ah, can it be a treasure book? What's this? The lighthouse. Alright. Lake Royale National Park. Guess we're just looking for this book. Hey, who's been drawing on the wall? Can we? We can.
I remember hiding in here with a flashlight to read my books when I was a little kid and we were visiting Grandma.
And a box of crayons, apparently.
We'd come to visit and I'd hunker down in here for hours. If some kind of game in my head, I guess. I'd be hiding in here, and I'd hear Grandma out there in her room, typing away or just reading in bed. I know she knew I was in there, but she'd always pretend not to know. And I'd pretend she had no idea I was hiding. I don't know why. I just liked the feeling of knowing she was out there.
I have only slipped away into the next room. Somewhere very near, just around the corner.
The poem you read at Grandma's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Hey, did you show your mom your new skill that you learned? Of sewing?
Oh, somebody bought Grandma's old writing desk?
And her typewriter. He said he was an advice columnist too, and wanted to use them for his writing. He said your grandmother was a real inspiration. He left a very nice note.
And a lot of money?
Well, it was just an old desk.
But it had sentimental value.
For us, maybe.
And for him, obviously. Can I see the note?
Sure.
Your mother has always been an inspiration, not just to me, but to an entire generation of writers and readers. I can't tell you how much peace she's brought over the years. To be able to write where she did, well, I hope a little of her magic crosses over to me. Yours, Ben Gerber.
Well, okay. I guess it's all right that he got it.
Glad you approve.
Should we check the drawers?
Want to know something? Your grandmother didn't write this. I did.
You did? That's cool.
Well, the circumstances weren't cool.
No, but...
It was actually really hard. I needed a lot of help from our editor. But I got it done.
I'm sure all her readers appreciated it.
Yeah.
Dear Millie, a farewell from Millie. Dear readers, it's been a delight, an honor, and a privilege to write to you over the years. Few people are lucky enough to say that they love their job, and I'm grateful to be one of them. I've learned so much from all of you, and I hope I might have taught you all a little something too. When I open your letters each week, I'm always struck by your passion, your drive to succeed and do better. We've talked about the worst of humanity and much more of the best, and you all will be an inspiration to me for the rest of my days. Even as this column comes to a close, I hope you'll still consider me a friend. I know I'll consider you one. Yours, Millie. Have you ever received advice from Millie? If you have, story of how Millie changed your life for the better. Send a letter to Dear Millie Box, blah 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 blah. Alright. And nothing. Back to looking for this book, I guess. Can we open these little doors? Can. Alright, nothing there. Nothing there. Bunch of junk. That was my room. Alright, it's gotta be in this room then. There it is, I see it.
Hey, Mom!
Action.
Maybe I should just put this back.
Opal, sorry to hear that Mom's doing worse. I've been thinking about her a lot lately. I know this is a sore spot, so it's the last time I'll bring it up. I really wish you'd let me help with Mom's medical bills. I get that you'd rather have me there in person to help, but I just can't get away from work long enough to make that happen. I'm sorry that money is the only thing I can provide right now, but that's just the situation we are in. If you're stressed about anything you have to do, you can always send Tess down here for a weekend again. I love having her around. Call me if there's anything new with Mom. Love, August. Okay, let's put that back. Oh, I did not want... Okay, nothing. That one doesn't look like it opens. Alright, I guess we're free to get the book.
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 mineral.
Guess, is that maybe not the book I was looking for? Huh. Strange. Probably somewhere upstairs. Have I not been everywhere upstairs? What about this room? How do we get in there? Hey, why is there a pin on the floor? Pin from work. Back it up. What about this little pickup? Hippo. Pretty hip. Alright, where could this book be? I mean, I pretty much checked everything, didn't I? Can't use it though. No shelf up top. I'm kind of lost. Not in the box. What's in the box? I want to go in here. I don't know how to get in there, though. I cannot open these. Can't look in the basket. Bro, this book is not here.
I'm taller than you were.
Who's taller now?
You are. But I've still got time.
Alright, I cannot find the book. Cleaning vinegar. Can we open it? Where? It's cold in there. Close it. Okay, I know they said upstairs, but what was this book? Oh, that's not the right color. Can't go outside. TV in a box? That's a heavy TV to be in a box. Alright. Looking for some book that's important to her for some reason, apparently. It's probably somewhere upstairs. I've been everywhere up here, man. Can't get into that stuff. I've checked all the drawers. I don't want that one. I want that one. Alright, yeah, checked them all. Where could the dang book be? The only one I saw was over here. Oh, wait.
Could August's book be up in the attic?
Could be. Want to go up and check?
How do we open it? I can't reach it.
Oh, we need the attic hook thing. I left it in my room.
Yeah, I saw it in the cabinet.
Oh, here it is. The attic hook thing.
Okay, come on up!
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
What are those? Mothballs. Mothballs. Creepy doll.
Okay, well, this is just creepy stuff. Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were downstairs?
Good point.
Yeah, I guess not. Bowling trip.
Grandpa Leo was a bowler? He and Dad have that in common.
What do you mean?
Dad loves bowling,
No, he doesn't.
but he's always wearing those bowling shirts. Didn't he used to be in a league or something?
Honey, he just thinks those shirts make him look hip.
Bowling shirts? Are you kidding? I thought he must have so much bowling pride that he wore those shirts around in spite of them being obviously not cool.
No, they're definitely a fashion statement. I think he got the idea from that movie Swingers.
This explains so much.
Like why you never once saw him actually bowl?
Yes.
Yes. At a sewing machine.
Whoa. Grandma's wedding dress?
I wore it on my wedding day, too. And you can wear it when you get married.
I think I'd want something more modern.
Well, just look. It's still in such good condition. And it'd be handed down from your grandmother to me, to you.
Okay, but I'm not gonna wear it just because it would be... upholding some kind of tradition.
Oh, it's not about some stuffy tradition. I would just think you would want to.
Why?
But I just said I don't.
You don't know you'll feel that way when the time comes. You might change your mind.
Oh, stop trying to... You don't know what I want better than I do.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you don't know how you'll feel.
I know how I feel. If I wanted to consider wearing it for my theoretical wedding, I'd say I did. But I don't. I'd want my own dress. If I even have a wedding, okay? I know better than you.
Jeez. Chill out.
I mean... But it's a nice dress. It meant a lot to Grandma. And to you. Isn't that enough? What's under here?
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah, there's a bunch of old stuff in here. But,
Mom?
hold on, it might still be here somewhere.
There's
Secret.
something...
Here it is. Maybe if your dad had
Secret
read
little
this,
hiding
he would have
spot.
stopped working at the video store.
Mom! What's in there?
Okay, forget about August's book. We found a weird suitcase in a secret compartment in the attic. Did Grandma Helen hide it there? Why? The answers may lie within. Open, open.
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Your family had a summer house?
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
Only cartoon dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards? In 1968?
It was a different time, Mother.
Sure.
What else have we got in here? Recently, one of my daughters gave me a tremendous shock. She's married. Apparently, her college beau and her tied the knot without my knowledge. She claims that they wanted to skip the wedding to save up for a house, but I'm very hurt by her exclusion. She knows that I have dreamed of a big wedding for a long time. How can I convince her that a marriage founded in secrecy will never last? Miffed mother-in-law. Editor's notes. Millie is a character. Pull it together. Dear Miffed. Editor's note. No. Half the battle of being a parent is allowing your children to make their own mistakes. Only time will tell if the marriage will stick, and the only thing you can do is make the best of it. Consider the weight your daughter's been under, keeping this under wraps. We all have our secrets, myself included, and to not be able to tell even our closest loved ones can feel absolutely suffocating. While it can be hard to see a child make such a foolish mistake, the best thing mother can do is bite her tongue. Yours, Millie. My husband rekindled a relationship with his high school crush, a girl he hadn't seen since his Air Force days. They are both married, and he told me they are just friends. Against my better judgment, I supported it, and they started spending more and more time together. Well, I should have trusted my gut. Coming home early from grocery shopping, I caught them in the act. Now I'm at a loss. My friend says get divorced. My mother says to stay together for the children. What can I do? Hopeless in the heartland. Dear Hopeless, nothing's harder than having your marriage fall apart before your eyes. Trust me, I know. It's hard to say what's worse, the sense of betrayal or the realization you've been had. Divorce is a tricky subject, no doubt about it. I'll tell you one thing, though. There's always time to start anew. Abandonment and freedom are two sides of a coin. Yours, Millie. No newspaper will allow you to argue for divorce.
Did Grandma write these?
During the last summer, we visited the cottage.
Was she okay?
Looks like her editor didn't think she was. It was only a year after my father died. I think Millie was still figuring things out, too.
It must have been hard.
I'm sure it was. They had been married 20 years?
I meant for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem very healthy.
It got me through.
Weird little rocks.
Ah, these little stones were from the stream near the summer house.
You painted them?
Me in August. The rocks from the stream were so smooth, but I forget why we painted them.
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic.
Alright, let's go with the fishing lure.
Funky van.
I did love that van. The engine died for good while we were visiting the summer home, and so I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August. When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
Did you, like, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah. Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Wow, that's actually cool. Could I do that? With our car?
No!
Grandma's sunglasses? Vintage.
Vintage.
I think I'll just leave them here.
Not your style?
I just don't really like them.
Fair enough.
Postcard. Alright, let's check the newspaper.
Whoa. There was a crime spree?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, department stores and fancy clothing shops. Places kept getting robbed. The police couldn't figure out how the crooks were pulling it off. It went on for, well, it felt like months.
So what happened? Did they get caught?
Now that I don't remember.
Hey, that looks like the dinosaur. Not too far from here. Well, at least what it used to look like.
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen... planning to run off with this guy?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue. Grandma, what were you up to?
Let's read it and see. Oh, wait, you gotta flip it over. Space for writing lessons. We'll be together soon. I love you, and we're going to love our new life together, free and happy. Published by Moretto Postcard Company, North Carolina.
Grandma's diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now.
Sheesh. Come on, just a peek. Wait, aren't any help. They think they are being good neighbors, but if anyone should know where the path of good intentions leads, it's these church ladies. The children carry on best they can. Opal is caught up in her own teenage dramas as usual, almost almost as if it were any normal summer. August does worry me a bit. She's becoming caught more and more in her imagination. I wish I could help her, but there is so much I can't say. It is becoming a challenge keeping my correspondence with concealed. It's only a matter of time till we're together again, in person. But to hold it all inside, not tell us all, it's almost too much. But he knows, and I know, soon enough, the waiting will be over and this will all be in the rear view. Forget about the past. Leo's dead. All that matters now is our future together. Secret key.
What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is...
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home, I assume?
Okay, well, Now we've got to go check the old place out.
Heck yeah.
To find out who this mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Come on. It'll be fun.
Heck no,
An
let's
adventure.
go.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on.
Oh, that
We
fridge
never
was
get to do
empty.
stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
Oh, God. You know, a little change of scenery would be nice.
Ha, that's the spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right? To tie up some loose ends.
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever gets us
All
there.
right, it's a deal. Let's hit the road and see what we find. I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
All
And
right.
bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay. A road trip! This is gonna be great.
Hey. We're on the road to the secret summer home to find out. What's the deal with Grandma Helen's mystery man? Who knows what we might find? It'll be a while before we get there, though.
What highway are we on anyway?
Oh, this is the old two-lane north route from before there was a freeway. It used to be the main route north, but now it's pretty off the beaten path. It's the way we always took to get up to the summer place when I was growing up, though, so I wanted to take it again.
It's nice out here. Peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Used to be a lot more cars on the road, and little shops and towns along the way. But with all the traffic going up the freeway now, everything kind of died off.
Should we lock the door? Be safe. Registration. Receipt. What did we get? Chips, gum, some like cherry drink, I guess, and citrisa drink. Should we... Because we are on a road trip. Ah, was this planned or... Not till this morning. Where are you going? We found this weird stuff in my grandma's attic, and now we're going to my family's old summer house. You have a summer house now? I know, my mom never told me about it before. No one's been there for like 30 years. I'm hoping it's either cool or haunted. Why not both? You know what? You're right. I'll text you tonight if we find anything cool. Or haunted. Did you tell your mom about the plane ticket? No. Pass. Whoops. You have to. Okay, have safe trip, nerd.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15. Your age?
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
So, a super long time ago. Wow. No one's been there since, like, the 19th century.
Ha ha.
What was the Industrial Revolution like?
Tess, I wouldn't know.
Did you ever meet Galileo?
Jesus, how old do you think I am?
I mean, I'm just estimating. It's a rough estimate. It's a rough estimate.
I'll say. It was the 60s, I think, summer of 68. 1968.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark Ages, but yeah, the summer house.
I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
Sounds really nice. So why did we never go?
I don't know. It was somewhere I always associated with being a kid. Yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college, and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
No, Dad's a hard worker.
Okay.
He'd work late at the video store all the time. He'd be there with the closing shift.
Watching movies on the store monitors.
You've got to have something on for the customers. Closing is a pain in the butt. And he'd manage the schedules and store finances. He even made the window displays.
Fine, those were pretty cool. No. I mean, I guess there is a real reason I never told your father about the old summer place. Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Come on,
Not
now.
last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's been, you know, keeping it up.
You hope squatters have been living in it?
No, like, you know, like shoe elves. I mean, it'd be nice if it were magically still in good shape, considering we need a new place to live.
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, it's... You couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
It's better than not having a home at all.
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, you know, we're not gonna be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else to live.
We'll find a place.
What kind of place?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No!
Just like when you lived in that van.
We can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company, you know...
I thought you said it was underwater.
Well, you know, it's not doing great, but...
Mom.
What?
We need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here.
Excuse me?
He could help. Pay for things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Absolutely not. He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west for work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, you know, sticking around.
Why did
I
you
didn't
go
plan
then?
for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
Pretty sure I heard my phone buzz from the glove comfort. Hey kiddo, sorry I missed your messages. Was in mid of a biz negotiation. What's up? Hey dad, what's up? Not much at work right now, but good to hear from you. How's work going? Good, making money. Would you be able to send some money back to help me and Mom? I don't know if Mom told you, but we are moving out next week. I think it's going to be hard for Mom to pay for rent at a new place and stuff like that. Do you think you could send some money back to help? I'd love to, kid, but right now my liquid assets are all tied up in reinvesting at work. If I sent enough back that could help you worth a damn without it sinking my business out here, you know I would. But your mom's always been the smart one. She'll figure things out, don't worry. Okay. You understand, right, Pumpkin? Yeah. Did you tell your mom you bought the tickets? Not yet. Me and Mom actually on a road trip right now. We are investigating a family mystery and going to her old summer house. Can you believe it? Wow, you need to tell her, kiddo, or else I will, and you know she would freak. Okay, I promise I will ASAP. I know you will. Love you. Actually, you have to get back to it now. Treat your mom nice, okay? Love you. See you soon.
Are you sending text messages to someone?
Yes? Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother? It was Dad.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
It's all right. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's not supposed to.
Making it feel that way. Jeez. Aye. Are we there yet? The first card journey.
Mom!
My God.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
Well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more...
Rundown?
weathered than the last time I was here. But I guess I am too.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
This isn't exactly what I pictured when Mom said they had a summer home, but it's still pretty cool in a retro way. There's probably lots of cool old stuff inside from when Mom was a teen, and hopefully some clues to the identity of Grandma Helen's mystery man. Hey, Mom.
Did you do these with Grandma?
No, August did. I never had a green thumb. She loved helping my mother in the garden.
Really?
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Can you picture August getting her hands dirty out in the garden now?
I guess not. But if my mother was ever out in the garden, she was out there with her, helping the best she could. I remember one year, maybe when she was 6, she started crying so hard when it came time to pick the berries and vegetables. But the plants worked so hard growing them. You can't just take them.
Aw. Well, now I feel bad for the plants.
She was a sensitive kid.
So am I. So what happened? To August? She doesn't seem so sensitive now.
Oh. Life happened, I guess.
It happened. Alright. We check the dig spot first. Wait, did you hear that? Okay, so we could open that. Doghouse. These tire tracks. Ah, tire tracks. And there's a tunnel underneath. Let's check out. Can we open that one? Let's check out the van first, I guess. See if there's anything we can do here.
It's your funky van. And it's locked.
Gotta keep
And
all the
it's
funky
locked.
stuff in there secure.
Please tell me the keys are somewhere. I need to see what a lava lamp looks like after it just sits there mutating for 30 years.
They might have been... I can't remember.
Don't do this to me, Mother. I have to see how much tie-dye is in there. Please.
Oh, August was always trying to steal my keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff. They're probably in her room.
Oh, the little criminal! All right, I'm on the case. The funky stuff is so close, I can taste it.
Probably tastes pretty funky. Van that Mom turned into her bedroom when she was a teen is still sitting here, but it's locked. She says the keys might be stashed in August's room. Alright. We're going in. Start right here. Hey. Alright. Enter trailer home?
Is this a trailer home?
It's a mobile home.
What did I just say?
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to place. A mobile home arrives on a trailer, like towed by a big truck.
Go on.
A mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
Which doesn't make it very mobile if it doesn't have wheels. Lame. Alright. Holy crud. Sheesh. Ooh, a key.
Ooh, a little tiny key. What do you think it's for?
Probably unlocking something?
Wow.
Maybe a desk drawer?
Found a little tiny key. I wonder what it unlocks. An invitation to what? Cindy and Marks. I know I'm running from something, but I have never felt so free. I just crossed the border and I'm writing you from the desk in a room at a motel that's hidden off a little side road far from the main throughway. There's more driving to do before I find this little place to settle down. Before long, I'll have a return address for you to write back to. Don't miss me too much.
Well, would you look at this? A postcard from the mystery man.
What was he running from?
The cops?
For what?
Stealing? Grandma's heart?
Okay, Tess.
Alright. Holy cow, what happened? Oh, we got a gun.
Oh, look at this big pink guy.
Kurt won that from me at the fair.
Kurt?
We met at the drive-in diner.
You had a summer fling? Was he cute?
I thought he was very handsome.
Cute.
And he rode a motorcycle.
Oh my god, a bad boy?
Honestly, I fell for him pretty hard that summer. It was pretty,
Cool. On his motorcycle?
He was very romantic.
Oh, no.
No, not like that. Well, a little like that.
Oh, no. So, what happened? Did you break up with him, or...
Look at the bear just floating in there, the same position it was in
Doesn't really matter.
when I was
Wow.
looking at it.
Did I hit a nerve?
Hey, maybe we should keep looking around for more relevant things.
Yeah, let's keep looking. Too much chit-chat going on here. What have we got here? What's fallout? And how can you be safe? Fallout is nothing more than particles of matter in the air made radioactive by nuclear or thermonuclear explosions. Oh, what's that? A drawing. August's new friend. August. Dad left her a special tie. It was a red tie and it had special powers. When August wore the special tie, she met her friend Nightshade. Nightshade lived in the shadows and would always be there to help. He was August's friend who would never go away.
Nightshade?
It was because he could only come out at night. Or stay in the shade, as I remember it.
Okay, well that's spooky as hell.
August was just a kid. She needed someone to talk to.
Did it have to be a freaky imaginary friend who lurked in the shadows? I mean, what about you or Grandma Helen?
Well, I was a teenager. I don't think I was the most, compassionate at that age. I had my own problems.
If I had a little sister and Dad died, I'd be there for her to talk to.
It's different. You don't know what having a little sister is like.
Are you trying to say you were justified in not helping your little sister when she was grieving after her father died?
I helped. I did. I mean, we were all there for each other, but I could have used more help too. I don't think I had anything left to give. So August made a new friend for herself. one who would always listen.
Alright, alright. Start with the bottom. Oh wait, we cannot open these drawers. Can open that one. Ooh. Ooh, another postcard. Darling, I've been driving up and down the highways and byways looking for the perfect spot. Somewhere secluded where no one would think to look, with a little bit of space. And I know you always liked a place near the water. I'll find something soon. Just keep biding your time and don't let on. Huh.
Aha! They were really gonna run away together, huh?
He thought so anyway. Whoever he was.
Why do you think Grandma decided not to run off with him?
Well, maybe she just came to her senses. She could have gotten swept up in all the emotions and everything after Father died, and then when the time came, she thought better of it.
Or maybe he just
Or-
disappeared. Or he got arrested, maybe.
Maybe something super messed up happened.
Like what?
Okay. He was driving on these secluded back roads and whatnot, and he picks up a hitch at the end of the line, man. And the hitchhiker's just staring off into the distance like he's lost at some faraway place. And then all of a sudden, with no warning, he pulls out this huge rusty Bowie knife. What? No, it's like the last name, like David Bowie.
Different last name. Bowie.
Are you just messing with me?
No, that's how it's pronounced.
Okay, well, anyway, maybe this guy got killed by a crazy hitchhiker, that's all I'm saying.
Well, that would be super messed up.
I've only ever heard it as Bowie knife, never Bowie. Alright, so if that does open, do these not? They just don't open, huh? Hello, anybody there? Okay. Let's go in this door over here since we can't get past the water heater in the hallway.
What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's try and find some other way in.
So we gotta go around the back. Kinda wanna save this for last, but I'm not for sure. It's locked. What? Alright, is that... Why is this fence broke? Yeah, see, it wants me to... I don't want to do that yet. There has to be... That's locked. I can't get in the van because it's locked and the key's in that locked room.
Sheesh, what happened here?
Looks like the wall gave way. Water damage, I guess.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty metal.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch?
Okay,
For
so I'm
getting
gonna
down
have
into the
to
crawl space under
do
the
that to
house.
get in there.
Is there any other way into the crawl space?
I think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Well, if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I'm not sure why you're using the plural here.
And also, I really want to see if there's any cool, creepy stuff under there.
Okay, let's go.
Like a skeleton.
Listen, you can give it a peek if you want, but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you. You're on your own.
Hey, no problem. More cool, creepy stuff for me.
Let's go then. Freaking water heater fell through the wall and we can't get around it. But there's a weird hatch in the floor. Maybe I could go under the house and come up through there. There's access to this crawl space around back. Alright, we're going in.
So, this is how we get into the crawl space?
You keep saying we.
So, this is how intrepid people with an innate sense of curiosity get into the crawl space?
Among other personality traits, yes.
Fine then. I'll go it alone. You're probably too frail to get in here anyway. Those creaky knees of yours.
Wow. Okay, into the filthy crawl space you go.
See you on the other side.
Okay, I didn't think we were actually going to be under here, but cool. Got like a table. Oh, I see pictures over there. A dresser under here? Jeez. There's your skeleton. It's the dog. What about this? Can't do anything then.
Oh. Cool.
Where's the hatch? There it is.
Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this.
This space for writing this. I'm writing you from our new home, right on the water. I was looking and looking, and I realized there's no better home for us than one we could just pull up, anchor, and split if we really needed to. So I bought us a houseboat. It's really something else. Bought it from an older feller who'd kept it perfect and was just done having to maintain it in his autumn years. There's a rumor they're going to dam this river up, but that's a long time coming if it happens at all. Now, just to get you and those kids moved up here. I hope it's been a good summer. Write back, discreetly, and let's make plans for the big move. Something I've learned since Leo died is that being loaded with cash is the only way to live. Get ready to leave all your worries behind.
Mom, I found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door. Hey, Mom, I found something. Look, look.
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat. Maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the photo.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
A houseboat.
And I would imagine it's probably not far from where he mailed it
Can't see
from.
much of the surrounding area.
It's near trees? Maybe we can look for some of those.
A place in Canada with trees. That narrows it down.
Yeah. Oh, we have a map here.
Go mechanics! Oh man, I forgot that August had this. I let her keep it when I moved into the van.
But August didn't even go to Ford State.
She almost did. We were both so excited to, growing up. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
I don't even know if I want to go to college.
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college? Of course you're going.
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is that? To be broke?
I'm not gonna be broke. I've been working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented, but she's also lucky.
When I'm 18.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not a discussion.
Fine.
Wow. You don't get to make that decision. Ah, is that the key for the van? Hey, Rad. What's this? The Mean Boys by August Devine. One day, August rode her bike to town because of how sunny it was. Because it was sunny, her friend Nightshade had to follow behind under the trees. Because he lives in the shade and shadows and can't go in the sun. August laughed as Nightshade ran along under the trees, and she and Nightshade made jokes together. When August and Nightshade got to town, there were boys outside the general store. They saw August's special tie that made her safe, but it didn't make her safe from them. The mean boys came closer. They said, "Who are you talking to? What are you wearing, stupid?" August said, "My dad's tie." The mean boys said, "Your dad must be stupid." August was crying, but the mean boys didn't care. They laughed and laughed. August looked for Nightshade, but Nightshade couldn't help because he was trapped in the shade under the tree far away. When the mean boys went away, August went under the tree with Nightshade. August's special tie was all dirty. She gave Nightshade a hug to feel better, but it didn't help enough.
Poor kid. Did she get made fun of a lot? At school and stuff?
I think she got picked on when she was little, but she toughened up. I guess right around this age, when we came back from our last summer trip.
What changed?
I don't know.
No, we do not play with them. We got a note here. Dear August, you were upset after what happened today, and that's alright. You needed time to yourself instead of talking to me, and that's alright too. But, upset as you are, you need to remember, boys only tease girls because they like them, or because they're different. You cannot control the cruelty of others, but you can discourage it through your own appearance and behavior or learn to play along. It's time to grow up now. I know you will. Love, Mother. Hearts.
Uh-oh, the magic's disappearing! Sing along to help me fix it! Heart stars and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons, unicorns, rainbows and tasty red balloons! Grab your lucky charms and keep singing!
Grab your lucky charms and keep singing. Yeah, I don't know why I had that so high. There's gonna be a major echo on that.
I mean, fair enough. You gotta go along to get along.
Oh, that's not
Get
what
along,
this is.
little
She's
doggy.
telling her to act her age, not conform.
Isn't that the same thing?
Of course not.
What happens if you don't look out and meet friends who you get along with perfectly? I feel like there are people for everyone, but what if you never meet them? Ships in the night.
Most people meet them later in life. Meeting a good friend in grade school is incredibly lucky.
But what does someone like that do? Just have no friends? Get bullied by a bunch of twerps? Grandma just wanted her to have friends. Don't act like you didn't buy me hush puppies in 7th grade.
You said you wanted those.
I wanted them because I wanted to have friends, not because I thought they were cute.
That's terrible. Those were expensive.
So what? So you compromise a little aesthetically and you can maintain your interior, individuality. You know what I mean? Clothes are the most boring form of expression. What am I gonna do? Get a nose ring to be different so I can look like every other person with a nose ring?
You are a very strange teenager, Tess.
See? I've maintained my individuality.
Well, alright. Anything about the bottom floor? Shovel and a map. Maybe it was her that buried a doghouse, awning, van, tree, garden, fence, gate.
I'd recognize that penmanship anywhere.
This piece was clearly done by an accomplished artist.
A cartographic prodigy? Do you think there'd be anything there to dig up?
He's
That was
so
left
happy.
behind?
He felt like Hearts was
It'd be like
appropriate.
a time
What are you
capsule.
so happy for?
Maybe she was gonna come back for it later.
Why
It was
are
her
you
first
so
investment.
happy?
She got started
I
early.
mean, I'm glad you're happy,
I don't
but,
know. Let's just go see what it is.
why? I found a map to buried treasure in August's room. Could it be the fabled bootlegger gold? Probably not, but it might be something cool. The X marks the spot near the doghouse. Maybe that's where the key... No, because I think the key's right here. Honestly, I should just pick it up.
Aha! This must be the key to the van.
Can we open this drawer? Mom's home, you didn't realize how much you missed her? Yeah. Glad she's back home. Okay, that's open. There is a map here. I should check out this map. Oh. 2 hours drive.
What's this about?
Oh, that was the town where Kurt lived. You know, we were a summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer.
707
feeling pretty lost.
crowns.
I latched onto him and held on tight. He became my plan for how I would be okay.
And that didn't work out?
Yeah, like these things often do.
So how'd you end up with Dad?
Sorry?
Well, you didn't end up with Kurt. How'd you end up with Dad?
Oh, it was a lot of years later that I met your dad. After college, I moved back to Greenville for my bookkeeping job. It was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda. Your dad was in the audience. He hung around outside the stage door after the show and he flagged me down. He said there was a problem with the production. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't pay attention to anything else going on in the play.
Aw, that's so romantic. It's like something out of a rom-com.
I found it endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big into local theater?
No. He told me later that he'd actually been at the play on a date with someone else.
Jeez.
He told her he needed to head home, then hung around the theater to talk to me.
Wow. Bold. Did you find that endearing?
I guess at the time I found it flattering. And a little funny. I should have realized it was a red flag.
Yeah. I would agree.
Wait, are you saying Dad cheated on you?
Oh, God, no. No. Just, you know, it's a sleazy move.
So, not the kind of thing Kurt would have done?
Oh, I don't know.
What's in here?
That was my mom and dad's room. Well, just my mom's room last we were here.
Well, dang it, that door's stuck.
I think... Look, we could twist the latch open if... I think I could get this open with a flathead screwdriver.
Alright, so I need
Awesome.
a flathead screwdriver.
Where's one of those?
Oh, I had a little toolkit
In
the glove
the
box
van.
of my van.
Nice.
Well, I got the keys, so that's fine. The door to Grandma Helen's room is broken, but it's gonna take more than that to keep me from snooping. Mom said we might be able to jimmy it open with a little screwdriver she kept in her van. Okay, so that's where we came up. Well, really, all we have left is this bathroom and that bedroom, I guess. What's that? Next time, let both your tempers simmer down before you try to make amends. Confidential to Precious Stone. You're young, idealistic, and you trust easily. You have an open heart and a lot of pain to heal. Don't let someone who's more flash than substance take advantage of that. Looking for advice? Write to Millie.
Precious stone? This was to you?
Subtle, right? My mother was against me and Kurt being together from the start. To be fair, I would go off to who knows where with him and sometimes not come back till the morning. Now I understand how worried she must have been as a mother.
You were a bad kid? Do you ever thank your lucky stars I'm not a bad kid?
I don't know. You and Francine can stay up pretty late.
Playing The Sims and eating pizza rolls.
Yeah, you kids are wild these days.
Not The Sims. Anything in here? No. Ooh, a letter. Oh, Paul. I thought I was the one who was going to have all the fun this summer before Kurt. So jealous. A Casanova with a motorcycle. Jeez Louise. I've never even been on a motorcycle. I've been seeing this boy named Gordon here. He's not as fun as Kurt, but he's cute and really sweet. He runs the log flume and he's into model airplanes and ham radio. No motorcycle for me. Write back soon and tell me everything I need. I need something to read before Gordon bores me to death talking about planes. Your very best log fluming, non-motorcycling friend, Lori.
Ooh, you made Lori jealous. But... Gordon doesn't sound so bad. He could operate the log flume. That's like a highly technical position. Impressive stuff. And model airplanes, good with his hands, and whatever the hell a ham radio is. That's probably cool too.
I think Lori ended up agreeing with you. She married him.
What? Gordon? What was their wedding like?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't able to make it. But sometimes these things do work out.
Yeesh. Alright, I did notice a picture.
Now, what is this?
During the summers when we'd come here, I had a summer job as a waitress at the drive-in.
On roller skates? Like in the movies?
Yeah, I guess.
Like in the
Those
movies?
were based on reality, you know.
You were cute.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, please, Mom, stop. You were cute then, and you're, hot mom now.
What?
According to the boys at school, you are my hot mom. You didn't know about this?
What? No! I am not.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's great having all the boys at school talking about how hot your mom is. It's great. Regardless, this photo of you is real neat, and I think we should keep it.
Sure. Why not?
Why now? Hey, look at that. Waiter skater. Alright. Outside we go. Over by the doghouse. Right around here somewhere.
You ready to unearth this mystery?
You are really getting into the mess on this trip. Crawling through old crawl spaces, digging in the dirt.
It's for the sake of the adventure, Mom.
Don't let me stop you.
Hey. What's in here? Goodbye, Nightshade. Thank you for being my friend. I'll miss you, August.
So this is where August buried her feelings.
Mom! Come on, it's sad. What?
I don't know. Maybe we should keep it. Maybe August would want it.
What was the other thing that was in there?
I think so too.
We can just put it in the car.
Welcome back, Nightshade.
Turns out the real treasure was... Wait, do not go down. Found August's childhood friend. Turns out the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. JK. It was actually the grave of August's imaginary friend Nightshade. Oh, it must have been the tie. I feel kind of bad for disturbing it. I'm thinking it was the tie. Alright, now we need to go to the van.
Oh, it's everything I'd imagined. It's got an ugly lamp, acoustic guitar, a concerning scent of mold?
I mean, what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years. That's why I'm not coming inside.
Okay, I'll just look around and get out. It is kind of gross in here.
You're just looking for the screwdriver, right?
Right.
Don't get too nosy, all right?
All right, all right.
Okay.
Look at all this stuff.
Oh, we're getting nosy in here, alright.
Ah, alas. Not so groovy anymore. Wow. Mom was even into theater back then. Huh.
What is that thing? I don't know. You have a letter.
Wow. Brutal, Lori. Brutal. But kind of fair.
Dear Opal, are you getting my letters? I haven't heard from you since you told me about Kurt. I've been writing you every week. Things at the park are lame. All the fun people left, and now it's just me, Gordon, and the dorks from Sandusky. If I don't get anything back, I'm just going to assume you're too preoccupied with Kurt to write to me. At least one of us is having fun. I'll talk to you when school starts, I guess. Unless I'm too busy. Lori. Another one. Her at Montague Mana.
Holy shit.
Babe, this summer's been real out there. Wait, this summer's been real out there, but I've got to split. I'm not hip to another winter with snow. I'm on my bike, headed to Cali. Look me up if you're ever out that way, Kurt. Owner's manual? Put it back. We don't need that. We need the screwdriver, though. Anything else in here I might have missed? Doesn't seem like it.
How was the stuff? Funky as you'd hoped?
Well, I found, this. You guys didn't just drift apart at the end of the summer, did you?
No. I came to work at the diner one night. and they said someone had left a note for me. And it was this stupid thing.
That sucks, Mom.
I just felt like such an idiot. I'd put all my energy into plans, planning how we'd be able to stay together, planning how our life was going to be, planning how he'd be the answer for how I was going to be okay. And then one day, this. I don't know if I've ever cried as much as I did for the week after I got this.
He seems like maybe he just wanted something different than you.
Well, he could have told me that. Instead, he just played along, told me what I wanted to hear. Until one day it was just goodbye. Not even face to face, just this selfish little note. And he was gone. There was a lesson I should have learned that summer. You can't rely on other people.
What?
If you put your trust in other people, if you expect them to be there for you, one day they won't be.
I mean, that's true, but I don't know.
So what, you shouldn't have friends or relationships?
Well, no, I just mean you can care about other people, but you have to be ready for them to go away. And be okay on your own when they do.
Are you... You're making it sound like... Are you saying Dad left you? I thought you said you both agreed to get divorced.
Well, either way, he's not here, is he?
Mom, what happened? With you and Dad splitting up? He always makes it sound like you wanted him to leave, but...
He does?
I mean,
If he's telling you I wanted this, See? This is why you need to be okay on your own. If you're fine on your own, when they leave, you don't have to feel this way. Remember that.
Well... I've got the screwdriver.
Good. That's good.
Good. That's good.
Door, we meet again. But this time, I'm ready for you.
Hey, good work.
Thanks, Mom.
Looks like another postcard. Open it. How do we open it? I wanna open it.
Oh, my mom loved this desk. I remember when she brought it home from the flea market.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's see what she was hiding in here. Ugh, it's locked.
Of course it is.
This gives me an idea.
Oh.
The little key from Grandma's diary?
Right.
I probably should have. Okay, I still got time. Look at that pile. Looks like poop. Disco stuff. Darling, now wait. It sounds like someone's getting cold feet all of a sudden. We had a plan. Leo dies, I make tracks for the border, and when the dust settles, you follow me. This doesn't work if only one of us makes tracks. I've got everything you could ever hope for up here. A place of our own, a quiet little town where nobody knows our names, a pile of cash that'll keep us going till who knows when. The kids will love it too. What kid wouldn't want to live on a boat? Get these silly ideas out of your head. Get back on track, and we'll be together soon.
Would you have loved living on a boat?
I don't think so. I wonder what age he thought I was. He couldn't have thought a teenage girl would want to... Wait. I hadn't even thought of that. My mother was just gonna take me and August, and we were all gonna run off to Canada? I mean, of course she wasn't just gonna leave us behind, but...
Sounds like Grandma had some big plans worked up.
Well, look, he said she started having cold feet. And she must have written him back and said she wasn't sure if she could come after all.
You think she realized that maybe her kids wouldn't have been so happy moving onto a boat with some random man in Canada? Can I start calling him Canada Man?
You can call him whatever you want. This is so strange.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Love or grief?
Both?
Ooh, can we open these? No. Don't really... Okay, cool. I was hoping it wouldn't have anything. Helen, you can't just leave me here. I did all this for you. All for you. And those are my kids too, you know? I have a... Oh my gosh. Is he the real dad? Pierre Lutrick, Box 9. So we got a name.
What's that?
I'm sorry. What?
What does he mean? When he says those are his kids? Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad? Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you and August and Grandma Helen?
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom. Look. This one. This note. It has a return address. Pierre Lautrec. Box 9, Hop to Lake, Carndale, Ontario. We should go check it out.
What?
No, but...
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug around getting dirty and all this stuff. I'm not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner, and...
Mom, stop. The house can wait a day. This can't.
The house actually can't wait.
A day? I mean, come on. It can't be that far of a drive. It says it's right across the border. And if we don't do it now, you think we're really ever gonna come back? You could find out who this guy really was. Who your father really was. Who we really are. But not if we just turn around and go home.
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Hey,
So...
I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills.
He's a
You didn't win this
bootlegger.
one.
That's
I
why
just
he was
happen
being
to
chased.
agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out this address, we might find nothing, but we might find something. So if one more day of driving is all it takes to find out one way or the other,
Then why not, right?
right.
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just happen
You're
to be
hungry?
right.
Me too.
Exactly. Glad you came around to see
Feed
things
me.
my way in the end.
Feed me.
Okay. Should we get going? It's getting dark.
I want to
Yeah.
check out what the other
Let's
stuff on
find
the
somewhere to
table
stay for
is.
the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best weekend ever.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Maybe.
Yeah, at that dude's
Come on,
house.
let's get out of here.
What the heck? Is this Pierre, the Trek guy, Mom's real dad? Scandal. We found an address for some place in Canada. We've got to go check it out. Time to hit the road. Our thoughts are with you. Our thoughts are with you, Helen. I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. Please let me know if there's anything we can do. And let's... Oh, yeah. Kind of want to check something real quick. Finish packing Tessa's room. Bro. I swear I packed up everything. Locked. Locked. Won't let me check this. Going mobile. Explored the trailer home. I mean, mobile home. Opals, pills. Where would those be? Stayed overnight in a motel. Completed the second car journey. Complete the game. Explore house. Come on, show me what they are. Locked. Come on. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Every now and then. Locked. But I picked up everything in her room, dang it.
Do you remember... Well, did it seem like Grandma wanted to...
Pineapple
Leave my
pizza.
I mean,
And pineapple and banana
I guess when I was
milkshake.
around your
Heck
age,
yeah.
I started wondering why they were together in the first place.
Sounds
They
good to
didn't
me.
seem to...
But can we add some
sense together?
pepperonis?
Yeah.
Huh. I remember when I started wondering that about you and Dad. Why you were together. You're both so different. Did you
Pretty
used to
please.
have more in common?
Well, when you're together at first, everything about each other is new. It can cover up a lot of things. But when you get used to each other, that's when it can be hard. But sometimes, you know, by that point, it's too late.
Too late.
Maybe.
Because you have a kid?
Well, that can be one factor.
So you think you and Dad would have split up a lot sooner if I wasn't around? Well, I'm sorry I held everything up, okay? Maybe you would have been happier if you hadn't been stuck with Dad for so long.
Honey, that's not how it is. It's not as simple as that, and it's not because of you. There's a lot more to it. We'll talk about it someday.
When's someday?
Not today.
Then when?
Not today.
What else is there to explore, man? we checked everything in here, right? For the most part. Nothing there. Alright, this room is complete. Pretty sure we checked everything here too. Well, I didn't pick these up, I guess.
Oh, how fun! Wait, did they not get to use these? No video games back then, I guess. Poor, deprived kids.
Don't like that. I know you don't. You say they're too spicy, but I like them. I think the only thing that I might not have checked everything was this front room. Oh, there's a note right there. How do I get over there? Opal, I'm having so much fun. It's a total blast out here. Really, you have to come. I know you go out to your little summer house every year with your family, but I really think you should consider working at the park with me next year. It's all people our age running the rides and concessions and games. Plus, when a park closes, you can ride the rides as much as you want, as long as whoever's running it isn't a jerk. Promise you'll come with me next summer. How are things out in the sticks? Are you still working at the drive-in? If you don't have any luck with guys out there, wait until you come out here. Guys are unreal. I've seen stuff that would make your hair curl. Say hi to your family from me. I'm going to write you every week just like last year, so don't forget to write back. Your friend who is having lots of fun and wants to be here, so... Alright.
Mom, you know what it sounds like. You had a Francine.
I guess I did.
I've never heard of Lori before. Are you still in touch with her?
It was short for Dolores. Maybe you've heard me talk about my old friend Dolores?
No, I don't think so.
We haven't spoken in years. One of those friends you have in high school and then college happens and, you know.
That's never gonna happen with me and Francine. We'll still be friends when I'm as old as you. A very long time from now. Like, so long from now.
Wait, you're not implying I'm old?
No, of course not. But God, it's gonna be a long time from now.
Alright, I think I've checked everything, honestly. Checked both of those. Really wasn't anything here to check. I didn't check this one. Oh yeah, I did check that one actually. Checked that and that. Alright, I think we're just gonna leave now. Hopefully that counts as everything. Hopefully that's everything. Aye.
All right. Time to order that room service.
This is not the kind of place that has room service. I'm sorry.
What?
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Right. But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait. It's been a long day. I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, all right. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh, burger?
Burger it is. Do your homework.
I knew I shouldn't have brought my backpack on this trip. Now Mom expects me to do my homework. Well, I guess there's not much else to do. Cooped up in this little motel room. I mean, there shouldn't be really anything to check here, right? Because this isn't... Somebody's drawn on it. What did they draw? It's a map. Right across the border. I don't know. Oh my gosh, we can open all these too. Aha!
Ooh, a visitor's guide. Oh.
Lame. Alright, I did hear the phone vibrate. Hey, Tessa Bear. Hope you had a good day. Busy with some work late tonight, but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thinking of you always, Dad. Hey, Dad. What's up, Tessa Bear? Nothing, just gonna cross the Canada border soon. Wanted to say hi. Canada? What for? We found some clues in Grandma and Grandpa's old summer house, and we think there might be more to find at another place across the border. So we're gonna check it out. Tess, are you hunting for bootlegger gold without me? Maybe. We're gonna see what we find. Can't wait to hear all about it once you're back, and to get my cut of the action. Can't wait to talk to you too. I had a question. It's about you and Mom. I feel a bummer incoming, but okay. Well, you always said Mom wanted you to leave, and that's why you're not living with us anymore. But Mom said you were the one that wanted to leave, so I'm confused. She said that, huh? Well, I'd say it was mutual, kid. But I had a big opportunity out here, and I had to take to it. I understood why your mom didn't want to come along, and that's okay. That's why you left home and quit Video Galaxy and everything? It's not the same without you here, or at the store. I'm sure the store is even better without me. who wants their dad as their boss? But you made the store so fun. The window displays and the Halloween costume contest and movie quote trivia. The new manager is just boring. So what is your big opportunity out there? Well, I headed out here for a new business adventure and I'm in the investment stage. Can't wait to tell you more about it, but just wouldn't feel comfortable till I know it's going to pan out. Just want to make sure everything's perfect for when I tell you more. Remember when you were little and you worked on that book you drew me for weeks and wouldn't let me peek at it till it was all done? I've still got that book right here with me, and you didn't want me to see it till you had it all perfect. This is just like that. You still have that? Yeah, I'd never part with it. No way, no how. I just don't want to disappoint you by jumping the gun. You understand, don't you, kiddo? Yeah. Can't wait to hear more. Soon, I hope. Gotta get back to it. Love you, Tessa Bear. Love you too. Hey, Frankie. We survived the abandoned summer home. And how haunted was it? Very. Oh my god. How many ghosts did you see? Nothing but ghosts. Nothing but ghosts. The place was packed full of them. Damn, I want to see a ghost. Speaking of spooky, how did your mom react to you telling her about Nevada? Shut up. Laugh out loud. I didn't tell her. Why are you so obsessed with that? You need to tell her. What if she doesn't let you go? I'm gonna, and she will let me go. Just do it now. Okay, I will. When is the right time? When? I don't know. So, did you find what you were looking for? Yes and no. We are heading up to Canada tomorrow. What? Yo, we found some stuff about who my grandpa might have really been. We're gonna see if we can find out more about him. What? You might be part Canadian? Yo, I'm quarter maple syrup running through my blood. I'll call and tell you about it when we're home. Reception out here is bad. We are in a weird little motel for the night. It's pretty cool. It's old and vintage, and my mom's getting me a burger from the bar. That's awesome. Well, have you looked around the motel room? Is there anything weird in there? Probably. If I find anything weird, I'll text you about it. I should text message her if I find anything interesting. Oh my goodness. So I guess that means I'm gonna have to look around, huh? Where'd the remote go? What you got there? Sailing, a bridge, farm festival, historic downtown. What's so historic about downtown? Mostly that it's old, I'm guessing. Wow, sounds incredible. Yeah, a lot to do before we leave. Try not to have too much fun. Alright, am I done texting her? Oh, I should show her this thing. Can't. Alright. But it still says I can text her if I find anything interesting.
Oh, how lovely. Dirt-flavored water.
Dirt-flavored water. Nothing in the trash. Alright. Ah, is that Opal's pills? Fluoxetine? Ellen Devon. Why she have Helen's pills? I just found some pills in my mom's suitcase. Ooh, what kind? Fluoxetine? I don't know what that is. Yeah, me either. Maybe stop snooping in your mom's stuff. Okay. Oh, my mom's sleep shirt. What's a sleep shirt? At some point, adults get them. They are from a concert or college. Which is this? My mom's college. That's cool. I don't know. I think I might go right to work after high school. My mom would explode, though. You're going to hate this. What? Your mom was right. You should go to college. You can do your ideas after. School is long. I'll be a million years old when I graduate. Yeah, but so will the boys. Million-year-old boys? Mummies, yes. I will shut up, but you should go. You're too smart. You need to show them. I brought my towel from home. What? My own towel. It's named Dr. Softness. Oh, no, honey. It's soft as a bird. Aren't all towels soft? Fine, okay, look, I don't want to use motel towels. Continue. I mean, they were just hanging there when we got here. Yeah, they just cleaned them and hung them for you. Did they? Yes. I don't like not knowing. If you want to be worried about motels, I have one word for you. Sheets.
Oh yeah, definitely stealing these.
Anything in the trash? No. Okay, sheets. She said sheets. Well, I guess that's about it in here. Is there a way to open my phone? I'm not seeing anything else interesting.
Hey, it's burger time. How's that homework coming along?
Fine. How was the
Burger
restaurant?
time.
Overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. Tess and I took a little road trip. She says hi. We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember the summer house? Mobile home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
This burger is my rival, and I will defeat it. Oh, there's the phone. Hey, I've got to help my dad with dinner. Have a good drive to Canada. Don't let the moose bite. Oh yeah, give me that burger. Lo, I have vanquished the mighty burger.
Do you think, could Dad have... Yeah, she's here. Hold on. She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke, back in a few.
back in a few.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Me neither. It's so surreal.
I can't imagine Grandma having an affair, but I also don't think she would have if it wasn't the right thing to do.
Yeah, it seems pretty out of character, but she was an interesting person. My dad... I was still pretty young when our dad died. For your mom, I think this is all a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
We found some of your old art. Stuff you made as a kid.
Oh, that's so fun. I was a creative kid.
Do you ever do that kind of stuff now?
Well, no, not really. Not as much as I'd like to. Although I have to do a lot of creative stuff at work. But it would be nice to get back into writing.
What about drawing?
I was a dedicated artist, but never a very good one. I'll leave the visual stuff to you. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
No. What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course, both of you, but she doesn't want to.
What do you
Why?
mean?
She...
I mean, it's Chicago.
You should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go. Love you, Teresa.
Love you too, Aunt August.
Seems Mom's got some secrets of her own, eh? Okay. Guess. Aye.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night! And so then, she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess,
What?
are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
This drive is so freaking boring. I wonder what's going on with Dad and Francine. Alright, so I think we're gonna go ahead and end it there. We've been going for a while now. Let's see. Rolling around 3 hours now. But I think that's where we're gonna cut it for today. And maybe tomorrow we'll finish it up. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for chatting with me. Nah, I will see you guys later. Okay, bye.